Hello, Ray.
Hello, Vino, Delilah. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. There was some good fishing this past week
Yeah, all the way up
up till
until
Monday. Yes, and
yes.
of course, then we had a bit of a twister in Durban, as we all know. Guys, welcome
Uh,
to the show. It is Vanessa Green. It is Ray Thompson. This is Anglo News South Africa, proudly brought to you by.
Kingfisher.
Absolutely. So, guys, this week in KZN.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to say that too loudly. Yeah,
All
okay,
right.
knock it
So,
off.
we've had some good fishing prior to the storm. We've even had an unofficial SA record come out.
Well, it was a very nice snook, 14.2 kilos if I remember.
Absolutely. Big shout out to Ashvir Mohan. That was in the Tugela area.
Yeah,
Seola area.
Sierra Point. Yeah,
Yes.
lovely snook, biggest one I've ever seen. Well,
Big-
South African record.
But it's still a beauty. Smashed
a
the
gorgeous
Cuddles one,
fish.
which was prior to this, I've heard, caught in 1997 by a guy named Donny Fontander, being 12 kilos.
That's correct.
So well done to Ashvir on that. Now, let's start off with our report. Down South Coast, Ray, there's been some big shad.
Yeah.
There's still the sharks around. I saw one or two mussel cracker. There's some good amberjacks on the offshore side. And that was beautiful until Monday.
Monday. Yo.
Yeah.
Actually, Sunday was already getting big.
It was.
I fished Saturday evening, and already on Saturday evening by 10 o'clock, the swell started on my side.
All right.
So coming
Yeah.
through, that wasn't I
Okay.
fished there, caught a couple of fish.
Did you hear about anything happening down by Scottborough, Parkreni, Pennington, that area?
Like I say, nothing much up there. The small cob was still there. Umkamasa, small cob. There were a couple of lanterns caught. Nothing fantastic.
Okay.
Nothing that I'd write home to.
All right, then speaking in your area, I
My
know
area,
you were
ooh la
fishing.
la. It was
What
fishing
happened
well.
at Hearts Attack Hill the other day? I couldn't make it.
No, there we got bronze bream, we got cob, we got...
Eeltail barbel.
No, that was on Saturday.
Oh, that was on the Saturday. I couldn't
That
make
was
it.
on
Yes,
Saturday.
yes, yes.
Friday
Yeah.
we got cob, we got rockcod, we got lanterns, we
Wow.
got bronze bream. It was a knockout, absolute knockout on Friday. The conditions were perfect for it.
Mm-hmm.
But then obviously Saturday evening when we fished, all we caught were eeltail barbels. The sea was big, it was rolling in,
Yeah.
just chasing all those fish out. So
What happened to that Garrick at one? Is that they quietened down?
they definitely have. It was a big shoal that came through. I mean,
Yeah.
that shoal's already moved up north. That's already past Belito, that area already.
Wow.
Especially
Okay.
with this big sea we've had.
All right. Cool. Now moving into Durban. Well, Mike V says there has been some action prior to the storm. The Durban area fished well. There's been some nice shad. I covered the grounds on Saturday morning. It was a bit quiet on Saturday, but during other reports, the guys did get some fish.
Yeah, there were some
But
pompanas,
it wasn't
grunter.
fireworks like the
No,
week before.
no,
But
definitely
we
not.
kind of predicted that it was going to be a bit of a tough weekend. Did you hear of anything out of the basin? Were those grays still around?
No, a few little spinners around, and that was it. I know Greg Sutherland got a lovely honeycomb on that Saturday competition, 80
Yeah.
kilo honeycomb off one of our beachfront piers there.
Oh yes,
North-
Mike V
not off the pier,
reported on that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was quite a nice honeycomb that Greg Sutherland got.
Uh.
But other than that, very few fish. Very few
Okay.
fish, yeah.
All right. And then moving up the north coast. Well, guys, you know what? We're gonna have to give a shout out to Jesse. Well, not a shout out, more like, you know what? We hope you get sorted out pretty soon.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Jesse was one of the many up on the north coast that was affected. Guys, you know what? Huge shout out goes to those emergency service
Hey,
people.
unbelievable.
And the communities getting together and helping each other out.
Hey,
You know, so it was a bit of a tornado. Well, not a bit. A
It was
tornado.
huge.
It was huge.
Big winds, big
Yeah.
everything. Sorry, guys. Just one of those things.
Yeah,
Hey.
so naturally our reports out of the North Coast has been a bit quieter.
Yeah.
However, Sofika did reports. We were talking about Cobbett together.
Cover together, that
Shad.
big snook, that
That
lovely.
huge snook.
Yeah.
Yeah, monster. What else was there? There was...
Okay, Garrick. Did you say Garrick?
You did say Garrick. There were one or two Garrick. You got some bronze bream. So the lower North Coast area is doing well. Moving up to Richards Bay, there has been some Garrick.
Again, grunter in the harbour.
Yeah.
Do some nice grunter up that side.
Okay.
And St. Lucia area.
Hey,
there's
we
been
forgot to
grunter.
talk about our harbour. Have you heard of anything?
No.
Oh.
Some small little kingies I've heard of, and that's it.
Okay.
The Walla are back. Does that count?
Not so
The
much,
Walla are
but
back.
you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Elsewhere up in the upper north coast to round off the saltwater report, St. Lucia, there's been
Vital?
shad. Yeah.
Vital
as
being
well.
shared.
There's been cob. Has there been stumpies?
Stumpies, yeah,
Okay, well, we'll have the
Don't
full
forget the
detailed
stumpy.
report on our podcast. That's why you want to listen to the podcast, guys. Now, Freshwater. Now, there it has been firing. I just got my report from Jan. Great, all facets. You want scalies? It's on the bite.
Big,
You want bass,
everything.
Midma, and Albert Falls. You want trout?
Trout.
Speaking trout, let's wait. Big
Trout.
note: river season is officially closed.
Closed.
Right, 3 months I think.
Yes.
So it's closed for about 3 months. But there's still water on the trout,
Mm.
right? It's starting to pick up, and we are
Definitely.
getting excited.
Because we're going.
We are going, right? So we asked you for the challenge. We're still waiting for that challenge. However, we said, here is the challenge, Ray. Would you
Okay.
like to?
Yeah, I had a customer talk to me. He said, here's the challenge. Simple.
Mm.
I've got to make one fly for one of the lady anglers that are going to be with me.
Yes, Hutch is coming along.
Yes.
Lovely.
So
Yes.
it's going to be one fly
Mm-hmm.
that's not a commercial fly that I've got to tie and she's going to catch a fish on it. One fly that I've got to tie for myself that I've got to catch a fish on.
Yes.
Can't be a commercial fly. So I've got
So
to
no
think out
woolly
the box.
buggers, no damsels,
No, I've
no
got to think out the box.
DDD. Well, is it a D? We call it
No.
not completely out the box.
Completely out the box.
Can I choose the color?
Yeah, as long as it's red, it's fine.
I was gonna say olive, but anyway.
There we go. Yeah.
Right.
So,
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I'll be part of that challenge. How about
Okay.
you tie a fly for me? Let's see how good you are.
I'm excellent. You're going to catch that much. Okay.
Okay, so, right, and cups on the bite as well.
Definitely. And the bass are still feeding.
The bass are feeding
Yeah.
Mudma, Albert Falls. Good returns coming out of the Joey's tournament that happened, I think it was last week. So, yeah.
One question.
What's
what
the-
happened about the Bobby's competition that they had this weekend here in the...
No, it
They
did go
did-
on. It was,
What did they catch? I haven't heard anything.
no, there was some good kuda that came out. There were a couple of fish that came out. It was a decent turnout, good sponsors.
Okay.
So, yeah. I didn't
Biggest
cover it
fish?
myself. I'm going to have to check up on that, but
Oh.
it'll be on the podcast. So,
Okay, yeah, no, because I haven't heard anything. Just thinking about it now.
Yeah. No, the
Probably-
Bobbies happen, and I think this weekend there's something going on. Next weekend we've got Umhlanga, and actually then we are away
We're
on the
away,
Umhlanga
yeah.
weekend. Yeah. So we fly fishing, but we'll find out what's happening with Umhlanga. As for our offshore side on Durban, I fished with Brad a couple hours after the tornado. Not the world's best idea.
Couple hours. You're talking about 2 days after the tornado.
No.
We fished Monday.
Yeah, so the tornado happened Monday night. I phoned Brad up. We're like, are we going into the perfect storm? He's like, buddy, we are going. So Tuesday morning, 6 o'clock, we were out there and rain. It was weird. It was so weird.
I
We-
stopped you and had a look, and it was, it
yeah.
was gnarly. It
Yeah,
was
gnarly to say the least. We were out at sea. How's this? We were drifting into the wind. You know, I wasn't getting blown away from it. I was drifting into the wind. That's how weird this current was. However, in saying that, that water was 19 degrees. And you know
Nice
what
and
that
cool.
means, right?
Well, those things are coming.
Exactly. Now, speaking of those things coming, this weekend is going to have those things come a bit sooner, hopefully. What do you know about this weekend, Ray?
Okay, this weekend, tomorrow. So Thursday definitely is a day to fish. Friday we've got a howling southwesterly big sea. They're forecasting another 6 meter swells to come through.
On that note, would that still be first day of West is Best?
Thursday is best. The barometer is going to go up 1,030 somewhere around there. So that's going to be a freaking
Wow.
high barometer.
Yo,
Yeah.
okay.
So big seas and that forecast for Friday, Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Sunday it drops quite a bit. So Monday maybe, Tuesday maybe,
Right.
Wednesday.
But don't we have that big cold front coming through this weekend as well?
Yeah, you have. You got a big sea, you got a big cold front, lots of wind. That's
Okay.
all Friday, Saturday.
All right, so
And
Sunday,
you know why Saturday is a big cold front and big sea and that there? Because we're fishing competition again.
of course.
You
Of
know?
course.
Competition weather, I tell you, I hate it.
Absolutely. Well,
Ooh.
on Sunday we'll just sit around and watch the comrades, I guess.
That's the best thing you can do.
That's the best thing. Well,
That's it. Tie some flies.
well, there we go. The challenge is on. So, yeah. Well, guys, until next week, it's been an absolute pleasure. We will be in touch with you. Don't forget, on our podcast, you'll get the full detailed report of everything that's going on. And on Monday, we are talking to Dave Irvin about moons and tides.
Oh yeah, he's very
Yes.
good at that.
Yes, absolutely.
very
That's
good,
something to
yeah.
definitely listen out to. That'll be on East Coast Radio under podcast or Angler News under podcast. Guys, until next week, it's Ray Thompson, Vanessa Green, Angler News South Africa, proudly brought to you by...
The Kingfisher,
There we go. Until next week, sorry.
lekker.
Good.